This is gonna be a fairly short video of this G63, and the reason it's gonna be short is because the purpose is to show flaws on the car. We're doing this for a customer, and the car really doesn't have many flaws. It's actually very nice, and I will move it away from this Range Rover, but I also wanted to do a cold start so you can hear what the car sounds like on a cold start. All right. The car has been sitting here since yesterday. I normally drive this car, but because there is an interested party, I did not drive it last night. So the car sat here. I'm trying to look up the mileage. I think it's 48 with change. Anyways, no warning lights. Everything works. The car is nicely loaded. It has active exhaust. It has other things. Interior is very nice. If you look at the seats, there is very little wear. It has Alcantara headliner, all intact. Back seats look really nice. I mean, everything is pretty much flawless car as far as I can tell on the inside. I'm gonna also show you the driver's seat once I get out. Okay. And here is the driver's seat. There's a very little wear over here. It's pretty common. But otherwise it looks good. Let's shut it off. All right, now as far as the outside flaws, I know the car is wet and there are some imperfections that may not be as visible, but just trust me when I tell you the car really doesn't have much on it. Also, from what we could tell, there is no prior paint work on the car, so there is no collision repairs of any sort. The only flaw that's worth mentioning, and it is very minor, is right here on this spare tire cover. You got a little dent right in that area. Actually, I'm gonna pull this car out so it's not this not so close to the Range Rover, so I can walk around it. And so that little dent on a spare tire cover is really the only flaw that I would say goes beyond normal wear and tear. Whatever else you find on the car is gonna be very minor. Also, if you look here, you can see there's an edge of the clear bra. So there is, I think it's the bumper, and these fenders are covered by the PPF. So the car does have PPF. Can't really tell how far it goes right now because the car is wet, but it has it on the mirrors as well. So whoever had this car before, put the protective film on it to make sure the front end doesn't get any damages or anything like that. I drove this car for close to a month, and if we do not sell it to this prospective buyer, I will continue driving it because I like these cars. It's a third one that we've had, and I always drive them. One thing we've done to the car is we did replace on both sides these upper control arms. It's this guy right here, and the reason being is these bushings over there, they get worn out and they develop a little play, and you can sometimes feel it. It's just a normal wear and tear on the car. These cars are pretty heavy, So when you brake or when you go over bumps and things of that nature, those bushings, they kind of do some work. So after a while they get worn. So we replaced both of these upper arms. Tires look good on the car. They're all matching tires all around. That's really it. It's just dirt. The wheels are dirty. Again, I've been driving this car, but they don't show any curb rash or anything like that. Also, I wanted to point out the Carfax does show a minor damage, which if you look at the definition of Carfax, the minor damage is equal to small dents and scratches and things of that nature, and I think it showed on this side, but there is no paintwork anywhere on the car. From what I can tell, the PPF, the original PPF, is still on it, so I'm not really sure where the damage was because everything looks original, nothing looks like it was replaced. And if you look under the car, all looks great. Everything is wet, but it doesn't look like the car sustained any damage, despite what the Carfax is showing. Maybe it was a wheel, who knows. Regardless of that, the car doesn't feel like there's anything wrong with it. It drives fine, and alignment is good, and the tires are worn evenly as well. So this is it. Call us with any questions.